Hello, this is the Captain Paxo, welcoming you back to some Dark Souls casual play. Gonna be opening up the DLC and just doing that, because that's a lot of fun. Why not? Alright. Get rid of you. This guy's probably going to jump at me. Yep. I love doing that. Oh! A little bit more health than I anticipated. But it's all good. Nope. Right. Fight me. Ooh. Oh, got the attention of one of these twats. Oh, I killed that guy. Thank you for the broken pendant. Backstabbed you. And now we'll make our way back to, what's it called? Darkroot? Forest? And say hello to Manus. So you might be wondering where I've been for the past, like, however many days it's been since the last video uploaded. And the answer is not playing Dark Souls, not really playing much of anything on PC or PS4 or anything. I've literally just been playing Pokemon. As crazy as that sounds, I've been completely enamored with it. Where do we need to go? Undead Parish. And it's just weird, it's like, I have a feeling that Pokemon is just going to become that game that, or the only game that I play, which is so weird coming from me, because I've always been the sort of person who plays pretty much everything, you know, Dark Souls, Mass Effect, Halo, Skyrim, Siege, Titanfall, Salt and Sanctuary, you know, pretty much anything and anything, everything and anything that I find fun, I'll play, but like I said, over the past week, I've only been playing Pokemon. Nothing else. No Sins of a Solar Empire. No whatever else I would normally play. Literally just Pokemon. So, I don't know, maybe that will become the only game that I play. And maybe there'll be more Pokemon stuff on the channel. In order for that to happen, I need to get something that I can record 3DS gameplay with, which I don't have at the moment. And I'm guessing it's probably rather expensive, so I don't know. I'd rather not. We'll see. Like I said, it just feels weird to me that I'm only playing one game, because I'm so used to just jumping from game to game, from Dark Souls to Halo to Siege and Titanfall and back to Dark Souls, Fallout, whatever, Sins of a Solar Empire, all kinds of stuff. And maybe I will just go back to how I normally do things. But maybe I won't, it's hard to tell. Ooh! I've been meaning to play some more Warframe. Because if you've gone back far enough into my videos, you'll know that I have made a handful of boss guides for Warframe, but I've only done, well, 3, you know. So it'd be nice to get the rest of them done, but I've been lazy. I am the king of procrastination, after all. Alright. Oh, the time when you wish you had the rusted iron ring. Because it's not a particularly necessary ring, but it's such a useful ring to have in situations like this where you're like, well, I'm not in any danger, I might as well put it on. There's no negative to it. Alright. Okay, good, I don't have to reload. It wouldn't have made much sense if I had to reload, because I've already loaded a new area when I warped. Anyway. What's this? Imminent gorgeous view. Yeah, definitely. Alright. Again, it's like, oh, why would you, put your hand and touch the portal thing? Well, you're the person who went up to it and pressed A, so what do you think that implies, Anyway, Sanctuary Guardian, bonfire lit. I shouldn't need to kindle the bonfire. This boss isn't too difficult. I quite like this boss. Yeah, let's go through the fog first. Alright, what are you gonna do? Never heal when he does that, because he'll immediately attack you. It's just one of those weird moves where you think you can heal, you think you're safe to do it, but you're really not. I didn't buff. Missed me. Oh! I didn't. This might take me a couple of tries, I'm a bit rusty. That did a lot. I missed. I didn't. I'm gonna have to heal. I was gonna die to the power within otherwise. That was dumb. Ooh. You missed me. That didn't. I wonder if you can roll through that, because I rolled a... Yeah, I should be able to roll through that. Well, if you get underneath them, he might land on you and then... You never know, that could do a lot of damage. Oh, I only have 7 left? Oh, that sucks. Power within. Ah! Fucking stun-locking bastard! Roll to the side, sprint forward, clip his wing for a shit ton of damage. Ow. Come on. Roll into the direction that he's flying when he does that. I've lost my buff. Wow, that did a lot of damage. This is going to be interesting. Five left. No, use it. Stop throwing your lightning at me. Okay. Oh, I rolled the wrong way. Still worked out though. Ducks his head, roll. Cut it! It's too slow. What are you doing? That confused me for a second. 1, 2. Why is he doing the 2? He's really not giving me a lot of opportunities to hit him. Look at him! There you go. That's a bit better. Do more... There has to be a way to manipulate his AI to not do that. Do 4. Thank you. Power Within ran out. God damn it. The one time he actually does a move that you could fight, and he just comes out of nowhere. I'm so not used to seeing that move. That's fine. This is just one of those bosses that I so rarely fight that... kind of to be expected that I don't perform as well as I should. Also, his AI is being as confusing as shit. Let's get aggressive. Or not! Cut the fucking tail off. Oh. I wonder if you can punish that. I don't know. What? That missed! Cripes. I'm just gonna heal. Look, a move I can punish. There we go. Now what are you gonna do? Hey! That was very unnecessarily difficult. Well, not really difficult, it was just me being stupid. Alright, Power Within is gonna keep going for a while. You can counter the damage of Power Within, I think. Yeah. You can counter it a little bit with iframes, just like poison. There we go. I need to buy some more pine resin. Let's warp back to Firelink. Yeah. Ugh. Got plenty of souls to buy plenty of pine resins, which is good. Alright. So, new season of friggin'... I saw an advert for a new season of Red Dwarf today. It's like season 12 now. If you don't know what Red Dwarf is, it is a British sci-fi sitcom. How many do I... Oh, could get 60. Probably only need like 30. It's definitely my favourite sitcom, and in fact my gamer tag or my YouTube title is based off of it. Well, I'd say based. It's an incredibly obscure reference to it. But needless to say, I'm a big fan of Red Dwarf. Problem is as with most things, the first batch that they made, so seasons 1 through 4, are fantastic. After that, it's sort of not great. I could just use your homeward bone. Seasons 5 and onwards is really, really not great. And they only have like up to season 8 on Netflix, which is it's fine for me because I can just rewatch seasons 1 through 4 over and over again. Yes, I will. But like I said, I saw an advert for season 12 on YouTube earlier today, and I was just sort of like, really? That's depressing. Like, they've tried to revitalize the show. Like, they tried to make it more modern, but the fact always was that Red Dwarf, its style is very much like late 90s, early 2000s. Or mid-2000s, I guess. It's not really for our modern setting. I'd like you to stop that now. Asshole. Oh. Alright. Oh, I didn't see that coming in a million years. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, Red Dwarf's not really meant for a modern setting, but they're trying to modernize it with, like, CG and just a different style. It's hard to explain unless you've watched seasons 1 through 4. They change the style almost entirely. They go from being on the ship Red Dwarf to being exclusively on one of the, like, little small ships that they use to get around the place called Starbug. So it goes from Red Dwarf to Starbug. And the whole tone of the series kind of changed it. It went from just random goofy shit that happened to them trying to chase down Red Dwarf and them trying to actually have an interesting plot. And it didn't really work out too well, as my character is flailing about. No. Stop it. Fighting these guys without a shield is a bit more of a pain in the ass than I thought it would be. So yeah, now that it's on like season 11 or 12 rather, I'm just sort of like, this is stupid. You know, they really should have just killed it at season 4. There's like one good episode, or one episode in season 5 that I kind of like, and the rest is just sort of like, it's not the same. But yeah, the Captain Pack though comes from the episode called, oh, what is it now? stasis leak from season 2. It's just one random insult in a spiel of other insults. Just one phrase in one scene. That's all it is. And it's just something that stuck with me enough for it to become my game attack. I don't know. It's just weird. Leap of Kingdoms. I almost always forget that this little pit exists. The amount of times I've fallen into that because I've just forgot it was there is just... Oh, it's embarrassing. All the loot that I actually really don't need. I thought I hit the B button, but maybe I wasn't quick enough. Probably never going to use that because I don't have enough HP or defense to really make a lot of use out of it. But yeah, I just thought that was a little interesting bit of tidbit about the origins of my game attack, because I don't really I'm not a fan of game attacks that have numbers in them. I just feel like it's a shame because if you want a specific game attack, more often than not it's taken because there are other people who want that game attack and they have the original one or whatever, so you have to put a number or some stupid X's and underscores and whatever. This guy's gonna chase me around. Ah, fuck it. I'll just fight him right here. So that was one of the deciding things for my game attack, is like I don't want to have any numbers or unnecessary characters in my game attack. So it took me a long time to find one, but eventually I found it. Damn it. Oh, I actually managed to dodge that one. I'm not used to having to dodge these guys' attacks. I normally just block them. But, you know, not enough faith to use this shield. Right, come here. Come here, little lizard. No. Get back. Come here. Come here. Got you. Now run! There we go. Alright. I'm going to try and no heal. Sure, yeah. Do you have anything of interest? Homeward Bones, Humanity, Black Fire Bombs. This guy does actually have some pretty cool stuff. But nothing that I really need.
So long.
Alright. So yeah. I always get nervous around this part of the forest. I don't know why. It's not like there's really anything to be scared of because you can just run around it all, but stone giants have a lot of health. And I'm not particularly used to fighting them because most of the time I just avoid them entirely because you can. Why would you fight them? There's no need to. Drake ahead. That's sort of true. It's more of a dragon, but... yeah, pedantics. Alright. Can't level up. Don't need to kindle. How many levels off am I from getting? 4 levels off from getting to use thingy. Trying to think, what would be more useful? Leo? Probably not, because Silver Knight does not have... I mean, it has the roll attack, which I might use, but more often than not, I just don't. We'll keep on the Ring of Steel protection for now. Anywho. Right, let's try not to fall in the water this time. I'm gonna go around this way. See if I can't trick them, because if I can, I would very much appreciate avoiding them, rather than taking unnecessary damage. And of course I aggro the entire forest to do that, but hey. See, it's fine. Nothing to worry about. Send it back up because I will die. There's no way I can beat Artorias in one go. I think because... Well, I'll finish my thought after the cutscene. Because it is pretty cool. Alright, and I completely forgot to buff. Oh well. But this boss is super popular. You know, and I think that's the reason why, whoops, a lot of bosses in Dark Souls 3 got modelled after it. Because this boss is so popular in the context of Dark Souls 1. But the thing is that Artorias is a standout boss. He's so different from all the other bosses in Dark Souls 1, which is what makes him so great, because it's so different fighting him to everyone else. When you make all the bosses Artorias, all of a sudden he's nowhere near as unique. You know? Oh, no you don't. Nope! Okay, that doesn't do it. Ooh. Oh, I mistimed that real bad. But yeah. Just another little thing that I think about in terms of Dark Souls 3. Because there are so many... Pretty much all the bosses in Dark Souls 3 are super fast paced, and I feel like they're all trying to mimic the popularity of Artorias, but it just doesn't work because they're all like that, and because they're all like that, none of them stand out. You know, it's the whole, like, when everybody's special, nobody is, you know? Like, if everybody can... Let me think of a good example. If everybody could beat Manus, then Manus wouldn't be considered a difficult boss, because everybody can do it. Everybody can beat it. It has to be an exception. It has to be hard to do, difficult to achieve. It has to be noteworthy, something more than the rest in order to make it special, you know? Otherwise it's just average. It completely defeats the very definition of special or above average good. If you're just an average player, then, oh, well. A good way to think about it is, in terms of, like, Call of Duty tries to make everybody feel like a badass, right? It is the master at deluding everyone into thinking that they're the best player on the planet, trying to trick you into thinking that you're better than everybody else. But the thing that it fails to recognize is that when everybody is the best, then nobody is, because then that all of a sudden becomes the standard, you know? Right, let's use light attacks. There we go, that's a bit better. One. Just one? Alright. No overhead? Alright. One. Just one again. Damn it. You can't really punish that one attack because he can do a second and a third. Oh, that failed. I saw as soon as it came out and I instinctively hit the B button. I was like, oh, that's way too early. You see, you don't need like super intricate combos to try and trick your rolling in order to, well, trick your rolling. You just need a couple of moves that are fairly fast, but then a very well telegraphed move that is a lot slower. But if you just instinctively roll, then it's going to catch you out. I don't know. Whenever I play Dark Souls 1 now, it's generally riding off a lot of salt of playing Dark Souls 3 and just being incredibly disappointed. It really does feel like the success of Dark Souls 1 was just a massive mistake. Or not really a mistake, an accident. You know, a happy accident. Alright. We got this. You can't buff too quickly after. Damn it. After swapping weapons, because your character does a weird animation. Sometimes if you roll too far to the left on that, like 360, not the spin, but the like the lunge forward, big old sweep. Sometimes it'll catch you with the back end of it. This move. If you roll too far to the left, it does catch you. And it sucks. Oh, I should not have dodged that. Alright. One. Just the one. And that flip-de-doo. Jump straight forward. Try and punish. Oh! Oh, I did not deserve to evade that, but I did. Thought he was going to go for the buff. Yeah, he's definitely trying to go for the buff. No, you don't. One. Still just the one. Oh, it's too far away to punish that. What are you going to do? One. Still just one. He doesn't want to throw more than one of them out. There's an overhead. Which he can follow up. And I forgot about that. One. Still just one. And he followed up again and didn't learn from my mistake. Whoops. If I can stay in on that, though, and just hold my ground, then I might be able to bait him into doing the full combo. I'm not too sure what it looks like, but I'm pretty confident I can dodge it. This is the sort of mentality that you have to have when trying to do a challenge run or pretty much anything tasking in any video game, whether it be Dark Souls or Salt and Sanctuary or Halo, whatever. You just have to have the mentality that you can do this, you just got to figure out a way, you know? And it can be quite rough in some games. I don't do hardest difficulties all that often. Because I'm usually bouncing from one game to another too quickly to really get into doing the hardest difficulty of that campaign. Or the single player. But whenever I find time to do it, I do find it quite fun. Alright. Yeah, that's got a long punish. I can do a heavy attack on that. That's cool. 1. And another 1. Oh, 2. Is he going to do a 3rd? No, he's going to be a bitch. Thrust. Thrust. Slide. 1. 2. And nothing. Yeah, what of it? Overhead. Yeah. I'm not sure if I got hit by the the initial swing, or the backhand. That didn't go too well. I've done harder things. And if I've done harder things, then I can easily do this. But this is like I said, good sort of mentality to have is like, because as long as you stay positive for a boss fight, it doesn't become a slog. You know, because if you let something like this frustrate you and anger you, then it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Until eventually you can't play anymore, you know? Your abilities just degrade into a gibbering mess, you know? Not saying that I avoid that all the time, though. I mean, was it the last episode of Casual Play? I got pretty angry at Nito, because he was just standing in the corner being a bitch. Which he has never done for me before, so I was a little bit surprised when he did. Missed me. Overhead. Slash. And another slash. Hey, I can stay in on that. Alright. Overhead. Didn't expect that coming. Rolled the wrong way to dodge it. Need to dodge out of it, because otherwise it will just kill you, but thankfully I was out of range of it anyway. That move is so weird. Sometimes I can dodge it perfectly, and other times just not. One. He just doesn't want to do the third one. I could buff, but I think it's better to just get the damage in, honestly. Alright. One. God damn it. Whoop. There goes my power then. And I just no damaged Artorias. I think. How about that? How about that? Oh, I'm way too slow to put that on. Yeah. Wow. I mean, technically I didn't no damage it, but I hardly think power within counts as taking damage from a boss, does it? You know? It's like taking damage from the aura that Ebritus gives off in Bloodborne. It's like, you're gonna take damage from it. You can't really avoid it. So technically you don't get hit, but you still take damage. So it's like, do you call it no damage? Because you did take damage, but at the same time you didn't get hit by the boss's attack. I don't know. Not that I've no damaged Ebritus. I hate that boss. Alright. We're getting close to being able to use the Sanctus as an actual shield and not just a paperweight. Which is good. Plunging attack. Good luck. I love these enemies. Well, I love what they do, but sometimes they can be a pain in the ass. There we go. There is a lot of treasure to be had around here, but since I don't have the... Yep. Oh, and I'm poisoned. That's fine though, because we are prepared for this. Ta-da! Yay, we one-shot him with a heavy attack. That's good to know. And I'm not human, so I'm not getting attacked by Chester. I could do, but... I don't know. Maybe I'll do it later. Yeah, I could go and get all the treasure around here, but there's not really anything I'm interested in, and I don't have a cast light or a... what is it called? Sunlight maggot, so I can't get all of it anyway. So if I wanted to do that, I'd have to backtrack. Very good. Oh man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ooh, one-shot him with a running attack. Try eliminating them one at a time. Very good suggestion, because this place can get a little bit tricky, to say the least. When a more recent playthrough through this area, I had a really, really shitty time with this area. Like, a really shitty time. Come on. There you go. Because it's like I tried plunging attacking that guy. That wouldn't work. For one reason or another. And I'd get swarmed by everything else. And it wasn't good. So we're going to try plunging attacking him. And I missed. Oh, this is what happened last time. No. What is that? Oh, it's a fog. No, don't poison me. Ah! I didn't even kill him. Did that time, though. Ooh. And I'm dead. He's just flinging around the corpse of his buddy. Oh dear. But then, of course, we start all the way back at the top, and we have to go through that all over again. Yay! I could make a runner for it, but... let's give it a try. It probably won't work, but you never know. Oh, God damn it, this is not the time. I need to sneeze. Oh, there we go. Good time to sneeze, apparently. Get out of my face. Oh, I was worried that I was going to have to sneeze on the bridge and I'd just get knocked off, or I'd walk off or something like that. Eesh. That could be bad. Oh no! Stop it! Maybe I shouldn't try a plunge attack. Because that's what caused all of my problems last time I came through here. But what to do? This is a tough area. I could make a runner for the doorway, or I could try and hide around that. I'm just going to make a run for the doorway. Just ignore this entire area for now. And I'm sure a couple of them will follow me. Yeah, there's one. Two. Whoa! Hitting me through geometry. And doing a lot of... very precarious spot. Oh, even more precarious! Oh, I'm getting flashbacks. Oh, off you go. Bye-bye. I know, I had like 34,000 souls. Would have leveled me up. No, there's not really much you can do about that. There's not really much point in getting caught up in souls in this game. Really isn't. Because you can make it back really quickly. Ooh, that was close. Looks like one of them jumped off a ledge. That's always fun. Man. I don't have many good strategies for dealing with that room. Ooh. Maybe I need to power up my weapon. Well, not my weapon, but Dex. Just to deal more damage. Just to ensure that I do one-shot them all of the time. Because half of the time, these are counters. Like, that was a counter, because he was charging up his attack. That was a counter, because he was charging up an attack. And this will be a counter, because he's recovering from a fall. Which is why I one-shot these guys, but I don't one-shot those guys. It's just a load of variations in the damage. Come on. Not working. Come on. No, apparently not. Here we go. There's the plunge I'm looking for. And there's the kill I'm looking for. Beautiful. Alright. That's half of this problem solved. Next half. Well, third, I suppose. Counter. Not a counter, but that's fine because we can still two-shot them. Get him some large shards off these guys. Not useful to me unless I want to upgrade my armor, which wouldn't be a bad idea, but eh. Am I going to aggro anymore? I am. Ooh, don't want to get hit by that. Okay, now I can go up here. Pick up that. Nothing ambushes us on those stairs. I always get paranoid, like there's going to be something that jumps down, but there never is. Take care of you. Large shard. Illusory wall there, but you need light for that. See if we can make this. Ooh, we can. Not a mimic. And yes, I know you can tell by the chain. Yep. So you don't even need the Sunlight Maggot or whatever. Cast Light. I actually really like Cast Light. It's my favourite spell, and but for the stupidest reason as well, it just makes the game look pretty. That's all it does. It just makes the game look pretty. It's not useful for anything outside of Tomb of Giants, but it just, yeah, makes the game look pretty. Oh, and allows you to get some treasure in this area. Make another sneaky jump. Take you out. And this one is a mimic. Yeah, it's buff. I got charcoal to spare. Still doesn't 3-shot, that's annoying. Crest key! That opens up to... what's his face? Can't remember. Still doesn't one-shot you either. Grr. Oh. No. Right. Now what do we do? Do we do a running jump just to get away from these guys? Or do we... Hehe, style. Dark fog. Wonderful. Not like I can use it. I'm so glad they have a checkpoint, or a shortcut here. Because holy shit, this next stretch. Oh my fucking god. I hate this next stretch. Bye bye. I thought he was going to fall. Oh, maybe he did. I don't know. Asshole spotted. Oh, yeah. Holy shit, it does a lot of damage. Why? Why do they need to do that much damage? And why are there so many ads around them? Ugh. Oh, well. Go away. Go away. No, I should have put this elevator back. There's bound to be one falling. Yeah, whatever. Alright, take 2. Let's try this again. Oh, I dodged it. No! Fuck! Oh. Because the problem is that if they synchronize their attacks in a very specific way, it makes it so they're never not shooting at you. And when that happens, it gets very, very difficult to proceed. Even if you try and take out the little scrubbers, it's still very difficult to get rid of all of them. Fuck, fuck, fuck! Because even the little scrubbers are dangerous. This is Dark Souls, everything's dangerous. Oh dear. Ooh. Alright. I just want to get to the next bonfire. No! No! Stop it! Stop it! Alright, now we've taken out those guys. It's still dangerous. I mean... Where is it? Do I have anything to throw? I do have something to throw. And now he's just backed up. And I can't throw it that far whilst locked on. I missed! Holy shit, we actually got it! Oh wow, we got the other thing as well! Oh my god! The odds were forever in our favour. And this guy... Well, I mean, I'm not even going to bother fighting this guy, because why would you? Come on. I'm going to lead him away, and then I'm going to make a runner for it. He's pretty slow, actually. It doesn't look like he leashes either. Alright, let's go for it. He said no, apparently. Run, 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 run. Oh, I didn't want to jump. This is the scary part. Come on, elevator, come on, elevator, come on, elevator. I don't have a shield. Ah! No! Oh! Oh. Hey, we killed him! Except he respawns. I think. Oh. This is the most evil part of the game. Actually, the elevator's up now, so... we do have a way down. We just have to deal with that scrubber, which... well... not gonna be easy. And we got the bloated head as well. Look at us. You're laughing, which is great. That's dark fog. Just gonna wait for that to not poison me. Thanks, very ski much, Buzzy. Oh! Grr. Oh, dear. Actually, something that's just come to mind. I don't know why. But... do you find it weird when people kind of get offended on other people's parts or behalf, you know? You see it a lot with YouTube, where someone will say something mean about another YouTuber, and then their fans will like defend the YouTuber to the end, like no matter what. It's like they're getting offended on behalf of the YouTuber, even if the YouTuber is perfectly fine with the joke or whatever. These people are just like, how dare you insult my favorite YouTuber? Oh, that's dark fog. I need to get out of there. I don't know, I just find it really strange. Because I always think, don't get insulted on God damn it. Don't get insulted on someone else's behalf, basically. Because I think, like, why should you feel bad for someone who doesn't feel bad? You know, they decide whether or not they feel insulted, not you. So it just seems really, really strange to me when people defend YouTubers, or even companies. Like, people will defend Bungie Vision for the shit that they create, you know? Whether it be Call of Duty or Destiny, like, I don't get it. People will defend that to the death, even though there are some glaring flaws with it. Alright. Nope. Bollocks. Do I have a bow? Because I might just have to snipe these pricks from a distance. This is the level of cheese that we're getting to at this point. Because this is ridiculous. I don't know, I bring that up because I'm just remembering a time in my 6th form, or, well, I guess that would be high school, in America. Let's see, do we have a bow? I'm sure we do, we probably picked one up. Yeah, we did. Longbow, perfect. Is this bolts or arrows? Arrows. Feather arrows should do enough. Oh. There we go. Alright! That did nothing! Oh, how do I get out? Oh, there we go. Oh, shit! Where's my weapon? There it is. Oh, and there's the weird shield glitch. Oh, Christ. 28 damage. Oh yeah. Get out of here. No! Don't kill me! Please! No! Spare me! Get back here. I want to kill you! No! No! Oh. This is giving me more trouble than Artorias did. Oh dear. But it's like, yeah, like I said, back in 6th form, me and one of my friends, we used to watch Yogg's Cast, and we were into the, what was it, the Yogg's Quest 2, the one they did in space, their D&D stuff. So we would talk about that during photography, because that was the class we shared, photography. Yeah, super fancy, I know. Failed it. Well, almost failed it. Almost failed everything I did, to be honest. God damn it. But we had a bit of an in-joke where I would call him Duncan and he would call me Deborah, because Deborah was one of the characters that was played. Well, Sips was Sips's character. So I was Deborah and he was Duncan. No, 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 no. No, no. 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 But, you know, I don't know about you, but I don't know any guys called Deborah. So, whenever we would joke about that, a lot of the girls at our photography class, well, actually that's pretty much everyone, because me, him, and another one of my friends, there was only 3 guys in our photography class. So it was pretty much like everybody else. They thought he was being super mean to me. They thought he was bullying me. So I was like, stop calling him that. It's not funny. It's being really mean. It's not mean. You don't get to decide what I find insulting. Ah, shit. You know, I decide what I find insulting, and I don't find this insulting. I find this funny because it's just an in-joke. There's nothing more to it. In fact, I found it even more funny because everybody else thought it was like really mean and he was bullying me or whatever. So I was just like, this is brilliant. This is so stupid because it's just an in-joke. It's just a stupid name that we decide to call each other, and everybody else is getting super offended by it on my behalf, even though I could not care less about it, you know? So it's just a classic example of don't get offended on other people's behalf because you don't know what they find offensive. You know, they might find it hilarious. They might really enjoy it. You just don't know. And there was one incident which I remember quite well. Joe was, he was talking to someone in our photography class. He's like, look, I call him, I'll call him Deborah, and he will respond. He's like, no, it's really mean. Stop doing that. No, but like seriously, I'll call him Deborah, and he'll respond. And he was like, all right, Deborah. I was like, all right, Duncan. He's like, see, shut up. It's like, oh, it's the funniest thing in the world. Whoop. Yeah. Don't get insulted for people who don't feel insulted, because it just leads to misunderstandings. And let's be honest, that sort of misunderstanding, it kind of makes me trust you less, you know? It makes me think, like, okay, this person clearly has absolutely no idea what I find insulting and what I don't. Like, they clearly don't understand my sense of humor, so, like, I don't know, it just, there's a bit of a disconnect there, if you get what I mean. Ooh. Get away from me. Owie. Get away from the puppy. That's so cool. I don't know why I hold my sword block up. I don't it's just habitual. I don't know why I do that. It's just it's a button to press whilst I'm not really doing anything, I guess. Which bonfire is better? The bonfire I rested at. Please tell me I rested at this bonfire. Moment of truth. Yes! Alright. Well, I guess that's a pretty good place to stop for now. I'll try to keep on top of doing these Dark Souls videos. And next time we'll take on Manus and probably die 1,000 times, but we're going to have fun doing it. And that's what's important. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll give you a well, what is it that hopefully doesn't throw me off the cliff. Yeah, that's good. And I'll catch you next time.